are we here with today?
Yungcameltoe.
Yungcameltoe, the infamous Yungcameltoe. Are you the Yungcameltoe from that TikTok? What is that? Snow Bunny Heaven? Was that Twitter? What was that?
Snow Bunny Heaven, man. It's the Snow Bunny Heaven general right here. Women love my skeet. Yes, it's magic. It's a blessing. When I die, I'ma be in Snow Bunny Heaven. Amen.
Oh
Amen.
my God, dude. Snow Bunny Heaven. How long ago did you make that song?
That song now was 2 years old. I actually made it in Thailand. I was on Khao Song Road, and I was surprised to see so many white women there. I thought I was in Thailand, but it was just white women central. They was dancing, they was screaming my name. They said, Yungcameltoe, Yungcameltoe. Can I suck your ear lobes? And they were just dancing on me and touching on me and giving me free ice cream. One of them tried to give me some crickets, and I like these white women are crazy. And so I just started singing, man. Women love my skeet. Yes, it's magic. It's a blessing. Snow
Oh
Bunny
my God.
Heaven.
Well, yeah, that's crazy how that went viral 2 years ago. I feel like I just saw it with I don't know a podcast or someone who was talking about it. Someone was Dr. Umar. Tell me about Dr. Umar.
You think it'd be better if I looked at you or the camera?
Oh, so time to look at the cameras when you're addressing the audience. Time to look
Yeah.
at me is just when we're talking to me. So if I say tell the folks at home, or if while we're talking, yeah, that reminds me, and then you have something to say to the audience, that's them.
Is it
But
be
when you're
better,
talking to me,
better
you can even
outline?
face your body towards me,
Oh,
like just a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
all
That way,
right.
wherever your eyes looking, turn your whole shoulder towards that line, and you want the audience to not to feel like they're talking to you necessarily, but they're next to you talking to someone about them, and they know you're
Got you, got you.
so. Um, okay, let's go start the very beginning. Where did you grow up? What was life like?
Grew up in Benicia, California. Two-parent household, two sisters. A lot of people call me the Huxtables, man. When they look at my Instagram story, they just like, "Oh, it's such a beautiful black family. You guys all just seem so happy to be alive and peaceful." And I mean, it really was that way, man. I never really grew up with a struggle. I always learned like the basics of just like staying alive in America and keeping a smile on my face, keeping my teeth clean, keeping money in my bank account. Still to this day, I've never had less than $5,000 in my bank account. So I mean, that's just where I come from. People out here living paycheck to paycheck. I'm out here. I'm not saying I'm a billionaire, but like I've always had a solid lifestyle.
Oh yeah, man. From the Huxtables to Young Camel. How did you get that name? This has to be a story.
Ah man, it's as simple as me playing, PlayStation and Xbox. It was my gamer tag starting with one of the Nintendos. I forget which Nintendo it was, but I mean when I was playing Pokemon, I used to, Professor Oak would ask you, hey, what do we call you? And I'd always put Young Cameltoe as a joke. That was like middle school, so I mean it just went from Pokemon to PlayStation to Xbox. My username was just always Young Cameltoe. And sometimes I would just go online and play people, but when I was beating them, I would rap to them about what I'm doing to them, and people used to get mad, but some people used to love it and be like, "Yo, you should like actually release some music, Young Camel Toe," and that's how I started.
What kind of music were you listening to growing up? Who of everybody was like they influenced me the most?
I mean, I would say, growing up, I was really into 50 Cent, G Unit, Kanye West. But the ones who like actually influenced me to start making music was definitely Little B. I mean, seeing Little B make bass music and just being so free with it and still making money and having a good time, I was just like, man, like you don't even have to put in much effort to be a rapper. You just got to be consistent. So once I kind of realized that and kind of stopped caring about like being the next 50 Cent or Kanye West or Jay Z, just kind of like just saying whatever I feel like saying in the moment. That kind of just inspired me to keep making music like that. But MF Doom, Little B, and Earl Sweatshirt would be like my biggest.
So that got you started, huh? So,
Yeah.
well, when you got started, what was the process like? Your first track, what happened? How did you feel when you dropped it?
Oh man, I had an app on my phone. I had an iPhone 5, and it was some app. I think it was called Rap Rhymes and Raps or something like that, where they had beats. And I picked a Mad Lib beat, and I was just rapping over it. It was like an 8-minute beat, so I was just freestyling. And you can still find some of that on SoundCloud. There's some old files. Yeah, some really old files with those original raps.
Man, good job, man. Hey, the internet shaped like everybody is built right now around how the internet is. How much of your success would you think comes from like offline grinding versus social media? So offline grinding versus social media. Where does the money come from? What is the success?
Yeah. I would say when it comes to Yungcameltoe the rapper, the big success has been all social media. I mean, sure, I've run into certain people who've given me opportunities to shine, but my big moments have always just been about like consistently posting my comedic raps to social media. So far, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, man. It seems like the dumber the song, the crazier the message, the more viral it goes. So I uh I mean
Wait. That reminds me. I was looking at your track list. Dude, you have songs about I love my weed. You have a song about doo doo.
I made a whole album.
You made
Whole album about poop.
a doo doo album.
I have people in my DMs saying like, "Hey man, you're the #1 poop rapper in the world." I still get those DMs.
That's man, not that many people can say they're number one in anything.
Yeah, the #1 poop rapper.
Okay, number one challenge as the artist. Maybe wasn't number one poop rapper, but what was the moment where you felt like giving up?
I mean, I've never really given up. Given up. I've had moments of focusing on other things in life, but I've never like just stopped. Like even if there's like a week where I don't make music or don't do a video, like I probably filmed something that I just thought was stupid and didn't release. So there's never a moment of giving up. I feel like my music is it's so easy to make. It's so lackluster. It's so just like freeing and not serious that like it doesn't make sense to give up because I mean most of my songs are freestyles that I came up with and within 10 minutes. So it's like and I find enjoyment from it. It's fun for me, especially when I can make like a dumb song really quick and then go viral and then get paid for it. And then people are like, "How could you say this on a record?" And I'm like, "Why not?" And I just walk off like "fuck society" or something like that. It just feels good.
Man, all right, I love it, man. Hey, you are a controversial rapper.
Controversy, yeah.
Okay.
Controversy sells. All publicity is good publicity. How can I? I mean, honestly, I've found more success in pissing people off, and I found that when you do piss somebody off, they eventually start to love you, especially if their friends start saying you sound good or you're funny or something like that. So I mean, one thing the music business has definitely showed me is just there's a lot of sheep, who will follow the voices of their friends and family just because that's the voice of their friends and family. So I mean, depending on what their friends are saying, they're gonna say the same thing. So I don't really care about the opinions of too many other people because most people are just following the crowd anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes to your unique style, where you feel like I feel like you do a lot to stand out. Not too many rappers are very, publicizing of their marketing campaigns and selling clothes. I mean, I think what everything you have on is for sale. Can you stand up really quick, just to show what your pants are too? I think you have a.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay, Yungcameltoe head to toe, all the different colors, all the different styles. I think I met you for an interview last time, like the day that Donald Trump got shot, and you were wearing already a Donald Trump interview.
Yeah,
Donald
Trump
shirt.
released my nigga Donald Trump from prison and they had Yungcameltoe on it.
Damn, man, how would that? The coordination of the timing is crazy. Well, so controversy has been around you. We already mentioned the drama. I didn't want to mention his name, but Dr. Umar incident. Do you want to clear the air really quick, of, like for the final time, or like just share your side of it? What happened?
I saw Dr. Umar with a white lady eating funnel cakes with three white babies. Okay, Dr. Umar loves snow bunnies. He's over here trying to say he doesn't love snow bunnies because he's a troll, really. So I just want to set the record straight and just let y'all know that as many snow bunnies that I've messed around with and had conversations with and fun times with, Dr. Umar has had at least half as many.
So you're saying that if I were to go to Snow Bunny Heaven, I might see Dr. Umar there right now.
Yeah, I'm saying Dr. Umar might be like the secretary of Snow Bunny Heaven. You might actually run into him. Yeah,
That's crazy.
he might
Man.
put your name in an Excel
Oh
sheet.
my, Dr. Umar, that's right. He called you out. You are officially out of the closet. You cannot hide your love for snow bunnies any
He
longer.
loves white women. That's why that's why he's always talking about them because he
Oh my
loves his
God,
white woman.
you're wild, man. All right, well let's dig into that a little bit. Let's go into the mind. Tell me about a little bit about your personal life and philosophy outside of music. What are you into, man? What's something people be surprised to find out about you?
Probably find out about me. I'm actually a really laid back, relaxed dude. I don't really take life too seriously. I believe in reincarnation, so I kind of feel like, damn, I'm back here again doing this whole rodeo. Hopefully, I can make my next rodeo better. So I've always looked at life as like not like life and death, but more of just like life and life and life until you figure something else out. So I've never been too pressed about, necessarily making the right move or doing the right thing, or definitely not trying to fit in. I mean, I haven't fit in since day one, so I'm definitely on the other side of that fence. But yeah, just exploring, having a good time, figuring it out. I look at life like it's Grand Theft Auto, so I'm always looking for a cheat code. So if you got any cheat codes, if you got any scams, I mean, hey, I'm willing to be the Prince of Nigeria calling your granny and taking her card. Not to say I did that, but I'm just saying in case the FBI or CIA is watching, I wouldn't be against it. So yeah, just do what you got to do, man. Let's just do what you got to do.
Man, oh man, how do you stay grounded, man, with all the fame, money, pressure?
Staying grounded. I work out every day. I normally, smoke a little za, go to the gym, either do some kickboxing, lifting weights, or running. I like to run in nature. That really grounds me. Um, messing around with women. Intercourse as they call it nowadays. Uh, that grounds me too. Um, Friends and family having a good time, that's always good. Making music actually grounds me as well. Doing creative stuff that grounds me. Making money that grounds me. Everything grounds me. Let's be honest. Let's start there.
All right, man. Do you think that the rap game is better or worse since you added to it?
I don't think there's such thing as the rap game being better or worse. I mean, honestly, the whole better or worse thing is very subjective. People are gonna say what it is. I mean, really, the rap game is what it is, and it will be what it will be. But I will say that it's unfortunate that rap is still like the one genre of music that is kind of looked down upon. Especially like rappers over the age of 30. I'm over the age of 30, so a lot of people in the rap game like, oh, Unc, hang it up. You too old to be rapping. You don't tell rockers that. You don't tell singer songwriters that. You don't tell jazz musicians that. Only genre of music where you too old to do it is rap. So and I really think it comes from just people just not really respecting it. Like they're like, oh, you're supposed to be young, dumb, crashing out, shooting, uh, getting putting people on child support. Like it's all just a whole bunch of negative connotations around rap, where it's just like. So I wouldn't say it's getting better or worse. If you say quality wise, I mean once again it's subjective. I mean who am I to say quality wise because I on purposely make ridiculous raps. I actually try and make the worst raps. So maybe I'm part of the problem.
I think I saw you had a video with like the shortest song I've ever seen.
Yeah, song is 22 seconds actually.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
22 seconds.
That's crazy. Hey, you're testing new waters, man. You never know. You might find a trend. You
Mm-hmm.
know. Let's talk about the future trends too. Let's talk about the future. What do you got coming up? You got something that you want to tell audiences about? Any surprises you might want to tell us about to look out for? Collabs.
No. When it comes to actually making the music, I'm still doing my thing. If she ain't Snow Bunny just came out. If she ain't German, then I ain't learning. If she ain't Russian, then I ain't touching. Basically that. I have a dream that all young black brothers will have a white woman. Basically just the opposite of Dr. Umar. Trolling the black community, trolling the internet, basically just getting views off of y'all emotions. And it's not manipulation. It's just like, I don't know, y'all just be tripping just because everybody else is tripping. But I mean, really, who cares? I mean, I get it. Black women are like the least dateable nowadays, according to statistics. This isn't coming from Yungcameltoe, and white women are happen to be a little bit more favored. But like, just shut up. Come on, like, who cares? Get your money, get your love, get your family, and go up. But yeah, no, on my side, I don't really have anything too crazy coming out. I'm always thinking about crazy ideas. Just made a song called Taylor Swift Got Big Lips. I'll let you fill in the blanks on that. But yeah, nothing too crazy. But I mean, also too, like I don't think anything's crazy anymore. I've kind of gone beyond that um, abyss of craziness.
Hey man, the typical question: Would you work with who would you work with? Any artist, dead or alive? It's actually different now because of AI. You can work with dead artists.
Yeah.
So, who would you work with? Any artist in the whole universe of past history up until living. Any artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
I mean, once again, I play Life Like it's Grand Theft Auto, so if I could pick one artist to work with, it would. I mean, I'm not saying this to troll. I'm saying this like selfishly. Like I don't know the numbers, but it seems to me that when a rapper dies, all their views go up. So like whatever rapper had the most views after dying, I want to do a song with them like a week before they die.
I think that's man. You want to change time too.
Yeah, I want to go back
You
in
want to go back
time.
and
I
do
want to find
and
right when they die,
do the
right when they
collab
about to die,
right
and then
before
not tell them how
super
it's gonna
collab.
happen. Just like I'm not gonna be doing it, but I just go back like a week before, run into them, be like, "Yo, we gotta do a record real quick, man. Time's the essence."
Bro, that
Make
is like
that,
one of the coolest movie ideas I've ever heard. A time traveling rapper
yeah.
going back to
He's
collab
just
with
going,
artists
he's
right
just
before they
getting
die.
viral. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, man.
That's dude. That you have like a movie
So
idea.
hit
You could
up,
just do that on social media on
hit
your
up
own.
Tupac. They're
Yeah,
like,
go
"Yo,
back to Mike.
Tupac,
I
come
ain't telling you
on."
shit, man. Hey, that Mike Tyson fight gonna be
Oh,
dope, bro.
Tupac's gone. Yeah, we gotta go to the Mike Tyson
Man,
fight.
oh
Come
man, I'm
on.
gonna miss that, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
bro. Going out to see Biggie
Go see Biggie.
at the Grammy night or something.
Get Tupac, Biggie,
Oh man, ODB.
Michael Jackson. I'm gonna be there with Michael Jackson
Go
the
see
week
Prince.
before.
Just show up in Minnesota.
I didn't even know Prince was gone.
Go to Lake Minnetonka.
Prince is gone.
Yeah, Prince is
I
gone,
didn't know
man.
Prince was
He's
gone.
gone. Man, all right. Well, that's a cool answer, man. You would time travel too. That's a good answer.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, 10 years from now, time traveling in the future. Now, how do you want people to remember Young Hamilton?
Man, over 1 billion views, over 1 billion interviews, over $1 billion. You know what I mean? Young Camel is the greatest, biggest rapper of all time. He's bigger than Kanye, bigger than Tupac, bigger than Steph Curry, bigger than LeBron James, bigger than Miles, bigger than Lil B. He's bigger than Young Camel. He's just on top of the world.
Nice, man. Nice. So, okay, take a look into the camera. Tell those young artists what advice you would give them now that they're thinking about breaking into the industry.
Man, whatever society is telling you to do the complete opposite. Just do the opposite. Like it's opposite day, because I've noticed anytime I did something opposite of what everybody around me was telling me to do, I always profited it. And I mean, look, I live in America. It's the land of the free, but really it's the land of the economy. I mean, you gotta get your paper up by any means necessary. So like, make music to make money. And I mean, yeah, cool, tell your life story, but if your life story is the same life story of every other rapper, honestly, we don't care unless you put a lot of money behind it or you have some big stars behind it. So, like, if you don't really tell your life story, make sure you have some money. And if you want to make some money with no marketing background, you better get your funny up to get your money up. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man. Well, in closing, go ahead and give us your message to your fans, man.
Uh, hey man, more money, more snow bunnies.
Sorry, one more time. I'll do the question with you. And let's do some outro tags too, so you can put that at the end of your videos. All right. I got 8 minutes left. It's rolling. We're gonna do that last question. All right. Quick message to your fans.
Get your money up and your funny up.
All right. Thanks, Yungcameltoe, for joining us today. Real quick, look into the camera and tell them where we can find us. I want you to say, "Hey, I'm Young." Introduce yourself. Find this at this, or hey, it's something for the end of your videos, basically. Go ahead.
Yo, it's Yungcameltoe. That's YUNG. Camel toe. Don't put the O or the feds will be on your ass. Yungcameltoe.com. Yungcameltoe on all social medias. Yungcameltoe on your girlfriend's phone, your mom's phone, your grandma's phone. Everybody's phone is Yungcameltoe on your phone. No Diddy. But yeah, Yungcameltoe.
All right. And can you do one where you just look into it, like really, really serious, and just Yungcameltoe.com?
Yungcameltoe.com.
All right. Hey, that's it.
That's it.
I want to give you stuff that you can use.